For the university, there is a clear process. And all I will say is this: when you look at the timeline and you look at all of the scandals that have happened throughout the various programs under the purview of the athletic department, it's hard to ignore. We're not just talking about football and basketball, boys and girls. We're talking about the men's hockey team. We're talking about gymnastics, going back to Rhonda Faye in 2019, who was hired and then fired a day later because of her connection with USA Gymnastics and the Larry Nassar scandal and not reporting the abuse to law.
A miracle child. In the mornings, he'll wake up and you roll the shades up and Dada, it's time to get up. It's a bright, beautiful day.
Was leadership. And so to Evan's point earlier, if the totality of it is enough for you to move on from him at the end of the season, then why aren't you firing him now?
Or just at least taking him out of the AD role if you want to say, he's been here long enough, Michigan man, the whole deal, we're going to kind of pay him to go away. The other thing I would say is...
Why would you want any... But here's my point. Here's my problem with that. Why would you want any association with Ward Manuel at this point?
I'm going to answer the question.
Why would you want
I'm going to answer the question, and people are not going to like it. I'm a big believer. Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra always say this: we're not for everyone. And what that means is we have a way. Our way is the way we do things. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't need to be a part of it. I'd rather Michigan go that route. We're not for everyone. You don't like it? Rip us. Ward Manuel's our AD. The independent investigation showed that he was not responsible for any of this. Yes, this went on underneath him, but he's going to get better as a result. We're keeping him. He's not going anywhere. He's not resigning at the end of the year. I'd rather them take that stance. I'm not saying I would agree with it.
The problem with that stance, though, that stance is when you take that stance, you have a situation what happened with their football coaching search, where they strike out on all of their top targets and they settle on Kyle Whittingham. Who's a fine coach, but he wasn't at the top of their list.
Sure.
And that's the point. Michigan should be able to get whoever they want, whatever they want.
Well, then you should have fired him then.
What do you want from me, Evans?
Well, you're saying, like, here's what's happening. CC's acting like I wrote the report. So he's getting mad at me because I'm reading the report. Now I'm getting mad at him for getting mad at me. This is why I set this whole thing up this way. I don't understand what's happening with this. Nuno asked us the question, which is a fair one. Well, would everyone else sign up for this? Yes, Illinois would sign up for this. Wisconsin would sign up for this. Virginia would sign up for this. Our 3 schools that we went to. Because signing up for this, now, when I say this, I don't mean people getting hurt. I mean that's different, okay? Let's leave that to the side. That's the most important thing. But scandal, right? Alleged cheating in sports or recruiting by whatever that
your spouse.
Well, that we wouldn't sign up for. But the point
That's
is
part of it.
That's part of it. That is legitimately part of the story.
The point is that we can sit there and say, yes, everyone would sign up for this because the amount of winning that has happened at that institution, okay? But what is going on where you have an independent investigation that finds
Good morning.
to move on
Hey,
from
Capitana.
someone, but just 6
How are you
months
this
from
morning?
now? I've never heard of such a thing. And then keeping that person, as I understand it, and again,
I hope you are well.
I understand this person, I'm wrong, but keeping the person.
Did you have fun with the bingo last night?
6 months from now, not because of the job they're doing, or because in some cases people do it based on age or budget or finance or whatever. It's a forced retirement based on scandal, but not an immediate.
Capitana, did you have fun with the bingo last night?
So then obviously whatever he did is in their eyes. So just say it.
In his statement, he said, I am happy President Grasso asked me to stay on to work with him to implement the recommendations.
Thank you for liking and sharing.
I promise everyone I will have more to say about my decision at the appropriate time for Evergreen. So he is still in the Michigan family and will be assisting and advising.
Hope you had a good time with the bingo last night. I was in the background listening because I was sleepy when I got home yesterday. Good. Did you win any games? Off to work. head to work, but I don't really feel like it. Tired. Got a lot on my mind. Going because I don't want to have to take any days off to cover my salary. But yesterday was not a good day. I was at work, but I really wasn't there because I didn't do a whole lot. Preoccupied. So I am heading on to work. Good morning, birthday girl. How are you? Miss Manilin's in the house. Manilyn, I hope you had a great birthday celebration with everybody, with all the fun and games. Hopefully everybody had a good time. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you too for riding with me to work this morning. It's my morning coffee. Usually there's a little more people here, but everybody's not here. I guess maybe Papa Bear and Drew are probably live. That's probably where everybody is. Not a whole lot to talk about this morning. Just want to enjoy my coffee. Let's go in and punch this clock. Manilyn, if you're there, I saw your short video. Thanking everybody for visiting your bingo last night. Glad that you had a good time. I could hear that you got a lot of birthday wishes and well wishes and super chats and things like that. LJ and Manilyn are here. That thing says there's one person here, so probably LJ or Manilyn, one of you guys. This may be my last live that I'll do for a while. Maybe. Not sure. got some major things that are going on at home. With my family. You ever had those days where you're going through things and you feel like things just ain't gonna work out? Your whole life just feels like it's falling apart. That's about where I am right now. Work's not going well. Not making any sales. Personal life not going well. So I got online and said, well, at least I have my friends here on YouTube. Capitana and Madeline, thank you guys for your support and being there. Thank you, Madeline. Madeline, will you go? I think you usually do a live where you're up till about 1, 2 in the morning. So I'll probably join you. I'll join you on that. Yes, we'll talk then about your birthday celebration and all the winners and how your day went. Thank you for your support. Turn some air on in here. It's a little warm in the car. Hi, Rosie. How are you? On my way to work. Get my morning coffee. Rosie, Madeline had a birthday yesterday. Day yesterday. It's on the 21st. For you guys, she had a birthday. Madeline, you turned 34. I think she turned 34. She had a birthday. They did bingo and she got a lot of super chats and people that stop by that are usually on her live. Last night. that she had a birthday. I think her birthday was yesterday. Rosie's birthday is in April. My birthday is in November. So thank you two, for joining me on my live today. So my connection is okay. Yeah. Is it raining there where you are? Is it raining in Duval? I think that whole thing the other day was a connection was moving around, and the weather does affect the internet and does affect your connection. So I don't think it was anything in the universe. I just think there was a bad connection with the weather. It rained but stopped already. Okay. I don't think it was the universe that messed up our connection the other day. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. $2 million people in the stream. I'm not sure what part you want me to say again, because I don't know how long the delay is. Capitane, thank you for coming back. I don't know how long the delay is and what part you didn't hear. I said I don't think it was had anything with the universe that messed up our connection the other day. I think that the weather, the rain does have a lot. At least that's what my internet company here has told us before, is that the weather does affect the internet, especially when it's wet. It does affect it. So I think that's probably had to do with that connection, was the weather, and not that it wasn't meant to be. But I'm gonna go to work, try to make a better day today. Hopefully. Try to get out of this funk that I'm in. See where I stand on it. Yeah, I hope so. We had traffic yesterday. I just didn't feel like, I felt kind of like what I'm feeling right now. I just didn't feel like being bothered. I didn't want to talk to anybody. So I probably could have gotten this yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. So hopefully things today will change. But then again, it's probably a bad day for it to change because Tuesdays typically are very slow. But then there have been Tuesdays when I've sold cars. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There's 4 people in the chat. Rosie, LJ is the sister-in-law of Mildred that usually comes in. Mildred is from Mildred, LJ, all those guys I know from Chrissy's town. LJ, let's eat kuya. What are you having for dinner? What are you having for dinner tonight, LJ? Yeah, she's probably eating now, so yeah, she's probably eating now, so not gonna type. Well, enjoy your dinner, your family. Here are all of my emojis. It says there's 4 people in here, so it's Rosie, LJ, Madeline, and one other person. I'm not sure who that is. So Madeline, who in the group of the F5? I saw the picture that was on you all of the character, the cartoon of the F5. I saw that cartoon on your wall. Who of the F5 has a birthday next? Hey, AC, how are you? Good morning from here. This is my live where I drive to work and have coffee. I saw your and I also commented on your video. I think it was the garlic mussels and shrimp. I saw that video, and there was another one that I saw today, and that one was nice as well. So, these cooking skills that you got going on there. Thank you for stopping by. And AC, when is Charmaine's birthday? Wait, did I miss it? I hope I didn't miss it. Maybe she dropped by and just to say hi. Rosie, it's different. It's different going into what's happened. There's nothing there. That's really different. It feels like the support system is gone. Yeah, it feels like the support system is gone. There's no text. The only text I usually get now are from my counseling group. Not sure why it's loading. I haven't gotten a message on my end saying that it's a bad connection or anything. So whenever is it better now? Is it still buffering? Oh, okay, it's better now. I don't know what you could hear or what you did not hear when I was talking, because obviously I can't look over at the phone while I'm driving. I have to make sure there's nothing around me when I do look over at the phone. Cost of fuel is just so expensive right now. Did you hear what I said about WhatsApp? Wow, that truck looks rough. What I said was it's different on WhatsApp. The notifications, or there's no text. There's about the only text I have is from my counseling group. I said it kind of feel like the world was just ripped from under me. Just trying to wrap my head around everything and understand. No, what does no mean? No. No to what? Yeah. It's very different now for me. So hard. Is there nothing that can change that? That's a question. If there's anything that can change that, let me know. Text me. Or if there's nothing that can change that, just tell me now. Not following your last post right there. Know that I don't hear about WhatsApp, but I do now. Not sure what you mean there. Yeah, I'm focused on the road. I'm stopped. I don't look at the phone unless I'm stopped or either there is nothing around me. I'm actually going to work earlier than I expected. Traffic was pretty good this morning. They changed our schedules. I don't have to be at work now until 9. And it's 8:11. And I'll probably be at work in the next 4 or 5 minutes. I don't know who else is all in here. I know LJ is here, but she said she was in the background because they were having dinner. I'm not sure who the other person is because my screen's only showing 3 people in the chat. Hey Chrissy, how are you? Chrissy, did you have a good time at the at Manilyn's bingo? I saw you there as the co-host. I didn't have the phone in my hand, but I was letting it play in the background. I was trying to go sleep. And I wanted to sleep shortly after I told y'all I was leaving. But I didn't leave. I just sat the phone down and let it play. I just took it out of my hand, took the attention off, helped with the watch hours and all that stuff. You won 750 pesos. That's good. That's good. Almost at work. Oh, I just remembered. I gotta let them know about this car. I gotta get this windshield replaced in this car that I traded in Saturday. Not good. Gotta get that done. Especially since we don't have to pay for it. The day is just starting out, Chrissy. Kind of in a somber mood. I was at work yesterday and we were busy. I didn't feel like talking to anybody, so I didn't have any sales yesterday. I don't know if I ever told y'all or mentioned it on here, but here in the U.S., well, I say in the U.S., here, well, I guess so, yeah, in the U.S., when you are a car sales and you've been in it for a while, this is a job that is strictly commission. So you go to work, you don't sell anything, you don't make any money. And this has been a horrible month for me so far. I'm right now sitting at 5 cars that I've sold when usually I'm about 12 right now, 12 to 15. And so it's not going well. Last year at the same time, last year in the month of July, I sold 6 cars. So July has just been a rough month. At least last year and this year. Now the year before that, I actually sold 13. So that was better, but still below the average of what I normally do. So, hey Mildred, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? 5 people in here. There's 5 people in here. There's a lot more people starting to come in now that's been here. Was Drew live or somebody? Or are you guys live? Mildred, I saw you were live right when I was getting ready to leave. Right when I was getting ready to leave home. Before I left, I saw that you were live. Had like a crossword puzzle game up or something. Not crossword. Is that crossword? Yeah, crossword puzzle game. Yeah, this is going to be some bad traffic right here. These people are trying to make their turn, and this is a bad intersection here. I've had better days, Mildred. I think that's what I was talking about beforehand. Is that it's just, yesterday was not a good day for me. Try to get to work today and hopefully change things, turn things around, and have a better day and have a sale. I try to focus on things here and try to save as much as I can, so that in a few years I can leave here and move to the Philippines. And I guess I need to be able to focus on work to be able to do that, because that's how I would be able to save the money so that I can move, is by working and selling. And yesterday just wasn't a good day for that. Just mentally wasn't there. But I have arrived at work. I'm not going to disconnect now because I'm just here super early, about 40 minutes early. And I will stay here until everything dies down and you guys leave, because you guys have to have your dinner and all that kind of stuff. Many hours from home to work, Kuya Joe. No, it's only about a 40. How long? So it took me. I'm right at 40, just under 45 minutes to get here this morning. That's a little longer than usual. Usually it takes me about 35 minutes to get here. You done with your dinner, Mildred? What'd you guys have? Yeah, so it's not too long of a drive to get to work. So I'll probably go in this live for another 10, 15 minutes, then I'll end. Done with their chicken liver. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's another part of the chicken that I like. It's called the chicken gizzard. It's kind of shaped like a liver. It's kind of shaped like a liver, but it's a lot firmer chewier. I don't know if you've ever had that, but I love those. Yeah. Four people in here. Six likes. My whole world ended the moment you left me. Yeah, baby. Yeah, so not a whole lot to talk about. Anything y'all want to talk about? Two people here. I guess those two were Rosie and LJ. Rosie, are you still there? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think Mildred's gone now. She said they were just finishing dinner. And I know, yeah. My screen is only showing one person here, so I'm assuming that one person is you. I don't think anybody else is here. Rosie, did you leave and come back in? Oh, Rosie is here. Okay. Well, why is my screen just showing one? And my screen is just showing one person's in the chat. Chrissy and Rosie are from your screen. Does it show more than one person in the chat? Or just one? Because mine just says one. It doesn't always. Okay. Okay. Have another 10 minutes or so before I have the 1 hour mark. Are you ready for the day? Good luck, Poet Work. Thank you. I will be. I'll be okay. I'll get ready. I'll get ready. Right now I'm not, but I'll get there. Hopefully it's not going to be so hot today. Yesterday they were paying double commission up to $500. So if I sold one yesterday, I had an opportunity to make $1,000, but I just didn't feel like it. Now that's not fog behind me. Well, at least it doesn't look like it. It looks like fog there, but that's the top of the windshield here. So no, it's not fog. That's just sunlight. It's kind of a overcast day. So it kind of looks gray in the sky. Yeah. It's not supposed. Usually here it doesn't rain until after lunch. Usually when we get a thunderstorm here during the summer, it's going to be usually somewhere between 1 and 5. Is usually when it rains. I miss you. Did you hear me? I said I miss you. I miss you. Let's get in a car delivery. Here comes my general manager. I need to get this box out of my car. It's probably been back there for 2 weeks now. Hey, Madeline, thank you for being there. I'm going to probably end the live in a few minutes. Head head into work and see if I can't get the day off to a better start than what I had yesterday. I see these things up here when you're doing this live where it says hide, at least from when you're doing it on your phone, it says hide live video. I'm not sure what that means. And then you have an effects picker. I don't know what it is either. I'm not going to bother any of that because I have no idea what that is. All right, I'm going to end in about 2 minutes, guys. About a minute and a half. Go on in and see what's going on. Finish up my coffee. See, I got a message. I'll check that here in just a second. Yeah, got the last little bit of my coffee. This little cup here. Do y'all have Yeti cups in Philippines? This little cup keeps cold things cold and hot things hot for hours. So if you put coffee in here, the coffee normally will stay hot for at least 2 hours, 2-3 hours. Yeah, coffee is life in the morning. I think I have a cup, at least 1 cup every morning. In the wintertime, I usually have a minimum of 3. Just gotta stay warm. All right, guys. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for riding with me this morning to work. It was indeed a pleasure. I'm going to try to get in here in a little bit. Still don't have to be at work until 9, but I'm going to see if I can't turn this around. Mildred, Rosie, Chrissy, Manilyn, AC, Capitana. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by this morning and supporting me. Y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Bye.